Welcome back to Yellow Skunk Farms. Quick disclaimer, this is a 21-year-old and up channel, so if you're not 21, please leave the channel now. Appreciate it. This is for educational purposes only. We don't sell nothing. If you're new to this project here, this is an indoor regenerative ecosystem garden that I've created with a pond. It's got fish, turtles. We got cooter right there, and we got pooter, got shiner, scooter's in here somewhere, not sure where, another slider turtle, but this is a one pump system that pumps water up out of the pond into the garden, which has a creek running through it, and the creek is actually wicking water up into the soil beds, which the plants can then tap into and get fed and water and everything else they need. These plants are day 22 of veg and looking pretty good. We've got some outdoor here we're running through. These toxic reds are looking really good from THC Garage. Definitely need to be up potted, but we're trying to wait till hopefully this weekend. Today's Wednesday. I'm hoping to get those. Well, we got them sex tested. We're getting them sex. We should know the sex of them by next week, hopefully Monday or Tuesday. And we can then put them outside. We can put them outside before then, but I want to know if I've got a female or male, because I might end up putting this one or maybe this one. If it's a female, we may put it over here in this corner here, fill in this slot here. Other than that, we're good to go. This one over here is looking really good. We took a couple of big fan leaves off this morning over on Instagram, just because this one here is very nice. We took a couple of these bottom leaves off. Big leaves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaf on the bottom. 3, 4, 5, and then this is a weird little 6. It has some damage on there, you know, a little pest damage here and there, but nothing big. But the smell when I pluck these, oh man, funky. So I'm just going to chop and drop this. Very funky. Yeah. So you can see we top dressed everything. Top dressed with our IMO 5. It's mixed with soil and rabbit turds, and what makes it IMO 5 or 4 to 5 is simply soil. So IMO 1 is where we take rice and go out into the woods and put the rice or whatever wheat bran. You can use other things than rice, but whatever's going to attract that biology to eat whatever's in the little basket you put out. Collect that biology. That's IMO 1. IMO 2 is where you take sugar and put brown sugar into the IMO 1, stabilize it. That's IMO 2. IMO 3 is where you add like wood chips or like a sawdust, wheat bran, some type of inoculant type thing. You can use like soft wood from outside. You want to inoculate that IMO into that IMO 3, which is the wheat bran and the soft wood, stuff like that. IMO 4 is where we add nitrogen, like a rabbit shit or llama or anything like that. IMO 5 is where you add the soil, your native soil, to that. And let that, each time you're letting it cook up to 120 degrees for at least 4 or 5 days. And you end up with soil. We mix that with a little bit of APSU soil, so a half a bag. If you'd like to check out what we did, it's over on our shorts. Check out our short videos Put a couple shorts up yesterday just to show you what we did. And then, once we laid that down, all we do is chop and drop all the grass, lay it on top, give us a nice little mulch going. We replaced a Chemi Pure bag, so we've got a new Chemi Pure bag in there. Those bags are good for about a month or two, depending on the bio load. I usually keep them in there for a couple of months, or at least until the everything in there turns brown. That's kind of how I tell. You can see how brown it is. You can see how white it is over here. So this now is activated charcoal. And what we do is I just bring it in here and lay it on top and let all the critters run through all that biochar that's trapped in that bag, and they'll transfer it and poo and everything and get it down into the soil, and that's where we want it. And we got our English ivy coming through here. We can just move that anywhere we want, you know what I mean? I'm just using it as cover right now. And we cleaned out the creek a little bit yesterday. Everything's flowing pretty good. When I clean the creek out, I'm just running my hand through it. I pulled out a lot of it, that creek grass over there. I pulled some creek grass out from this corner here. It's just getting too much. You can see all the shrimp. There's tons of shrimp in here. It's just hard to see them in the camera, the light reflection. So all of this stuff we just pull out, throw it right in the soil, and let the worms and everything run through it. Got some bushy plants in here. These are Luna Whitcombs. This is her raspberry deadhead. Beautiful plant. We're keeping them nice, short, and stocky because we just have that. We only have the cool blue and the warm blue going on right now. Or warm white, cool white is what they call it. We don't have any red going right now. That's because I want to keep these plants a little short and stocky. Once we hit flower, we'll add the red in, and these things will stretch. And they'll stretch like crazy. Something like this here that's already stretching, this here will be 10 foot tall. So we'd like to keep them nice and stout until we flip, and when we flip, you'll see the difference. They will just immediately start to stretch, elongate. But everything looks really good though, healthy. It'll take some time for this soil to, for the roots and everything to get going. We just put it in yesterday, so I don't expect any, massive growth over the next, couple of days. But once these roots get into that new soil, we will see some good things, I hope. Hopefully we don't see bad things. What do you think, Coot? Scoot Poot? Y'all ate yesterday, so you're not going to eat today. Well, you can eat whatever's in there, but I'm not going to feed you. They don't need to eat every day. Feeding turtles every day is not a good idea. They are opportunistic eaters, along with the goldfish. Pooter is big enough, probably go weeks without food. Turtles can go weeks without food, but they eat the algae and pluck around down there at the bottom and eat the black soldier flies that are falling down in there. There's Plinko. There's Scooter. But other than that, everything looks good. We haven't had a chance to work on this yet, but we will. Hopefully we'll get to that at the end of this week. I kind of messed my back up a little bit the other day, so I've been kind of laying low a little bit. I'm not doing too much heavy lifting. So, with that being said, I appreciate everybody hanging out. And it's day 22, I believe. Yep, day 22 of veg. And everything's hunky-dory. So we'll hold the fort down today, and I hope everybody has a great day. And we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.